Hello, this is Solomon Davis, Right Side Trader. Today is August 16, 2024, and this is my weekly market review. We're reviewing S&P 500, that's SPY, on a quarterly chart, monthly chart, weekly chart, and a daily chart. This is all for educational purposes only because, as we all know, trading is risky. You can lose money at trading. So please check with your financial advisor. Please check with your significant other and make sure trading is something that is suitable for you. All right, let's jump over here to these charts and see what we see. The SPY is looking fairly strong and all. Because zoom in here on this quarterly chart. On this quarterly chart, we can see that the SPY is back above its yearly R2, and we do have a green candle on the SPY at this time, so it is looking very, very bullish. We have higher lows, higher highs still here on the SPY on this quarterly chart. So the SPY is looking very bullish at this time. All right, and now looking at the SPY here on this monthly chart, we can see, I'm going to zoom in just a little bit more here for you guys. We can see that it did come down earlier in the month, down below here. We was wondering if it was going to actually turn green because, again, we started out the month above pivot. I kind of expected to come back above pivot and all of the quarter, started out the quarter, and see if we can get, was back above pivot. That was the whole thing. We are back above pivot. We was looking kind of bearish at one time there, but this was one of our bounce points that we were looking at. Can it bounce here? Can it bounce also at our support 1 level here on these quarterly pivots and all? And it kind of played out for us so far. And what I'm also looking at here, we're still going to have one more month here in this quarter. The question is, will we get back up here close to this resistance 1 level here on these quarterly pivots before the end of the quarter and all? So maybe next month, or the way things are looking at how strong this looks, it may happen before the end of this month. So just be on the watch of that. Any of you shorts, you should be looking to be out of your trades real soon, maybe. No trade recommendation there. And let me just move on to my market review. Let's go down to the weekly chart and see what we see there. And here on the weekly chart, see, the SPY didn't play as well as it played well on that monthly chart, but on this weekly chart, this is a 50 moving average right here. I have the 50 and 200 on here. And if I show a little bit more time, you can see both of those lines on here. The SPY, each time it does a rollover, it hasn't really come close to it. Way back here, it was a time when it came close to it. This time we had a nice push down. It did come to our support 3 level on our pivots, our SPE pivots that we get. So that was a good target to be using to look and see, is this going to be our bounce point? And look like it was our bounce point and all. And now look like we did have another big week here this past week, and definitely look like the SPY will probably be making all-time highs before the Q's of if all-time highs are going to be made. And that's what I see happening here at this time. But let's go ahead and go down to the daily noise and wrap this on up. And on the daily noise here, as we can see, this market has just been, it's made its reversal. It got a little scary the second or third day here, and had us that red candle there, that bearish, engulfing almost. But it was in the wrong location. It's near a bottom. It's in the wrong location. So again, we did finally get confirmation that that bearish pattern didn't play out even down there at the wrong location. And this market has just been steady, making higher lows and higher highs here in the last few days, all this week and all. And we stopped at a place where we kind of expect, maybe the market would stop looking at this, the candles and the demand that was, the supply that was up here before, that caused this market to go down. It has slowed down here in this area. That's why we're going to have to see what happens comes next week to see if this market is going to actually end up doing another one of these gaps and gapping up into this whole supply up here, and see if we're going to gap over this and go higher and start making all-time highs come maybe as soon as the end of this month. But that's all I have to share. This is Solomon, Right Side Trader. Hope you guys had a great week. Hope you guys have a great weekend, and I'll talk to you next week. Have a good one. Bye.